Hello, Cheka family. This is Sudi Amba, the African investor. Today we've got a wonderful guest at chekaacademy.club.
Hey, Sudi, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. My name is Roberta Vigilance. I am an event sponsorship consultant. I am also the author of a book called How to Secure Sponsors Successfully. I've been in the event sponsorship space for over 2 decades. I've dedicated
Wow.
myself to sponsorship because
Yes.
I understand the
Mm-hmm.
importance of having the knowledge
Mm-hmm.
of how to secure sponsors and how to work with
Mm-hmm.
sponsors.
Wow. That's really 20 years experience, like 2 decades, you know. What's made you decide to go into the event sponsorship uh sector?
Actually, the event sponsorship sector found me while I was planning events and
Yeah.
I needed money. I was looking for money to cover the cost of the events. I was in school, I was working in sales,
Mm-hmm.
um, new son as a
Yes.
single mom, father had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So still wanted to help my community. So
Mm-hmm.
I decided to plan an event, needed money for the event, and I went to businesses in my community and I
Mm-hmm.
asked them to invest in my event. So
Mm-hmm.
all of them said yes.
Wow.
So I'm like, yes. So I planned more events. Then
Yes.
I went to the corporate brands and
Mm-hmm.
said the same thing to invest. And a
Yeah.
lot, that's what everyone said no. I'm
Mm-hmm.
what am I saying wrong, doing wrong? And
Yeah.
that's when sponsorship came to me and said
Yes.
the word is not invest because
Mm-hmm.
invest, sponsorship, two different things. I
Mm-hmm.
changed my language and I was able to secure sponsors, corporate
Yeah.
brand sponsors. I went to local brands, media sponsors, all different type of sponsors. And I
Mm-hmm.
just want to share that information with other individuals.
Wow, wonderful. Yeah, I know a lot of people they have this issue to secure sponsorship when they have events, especially, my Africa business investment community. A lot of people, whether it's in agriculture or whether it's in technology or whether it's real estate or whether it's related to um, um, any other sector, really. They need to promote their events, they need sponsors, you know. So I thought it's just important for you to give us an idea, why people they don't secure sponsorship for their events.
I think it's because a lot of people don't know about it as
Yeah.
yet. Right before 2020, I started an event sponsorship tour. It was a
Yes.
library tour. I went around to different libraries
Hmm.
because the libraries are frequent by entrepreneurs, by
Hmm.
founders, nonprofit organizations, all who want to do something for good for their target audience, whether it's to
Hmm.
feed the homeless, whether
Hmm.
it's to educate individuals. So many different things.
Hmm.
If they even investing in a movie, investing in property, whatever it is, I
Hmm.
think people don't act on sponsorship. One is because they are not aware of it. And the
Hmm.
second thing is the misconceptions. For
Yeah.
example, thinking that it's a donation, thinking that
Hmm.
it's free money,
Hmm.
thinking you only give your sponsors advertisement. It's so
Hmm.
many there are so many misconceptions about sponsorship.
Hmm.
Including people don't know that you can use it. And I didn't know this when I started.
Yes.
Just going back that I'm self-taught in this. So
Hmm.
I didn't know I can use sponsorship to make money. So
Yes.
we have people who might already have thousands, millions, billions of dollars,
Hmm.
literally, and they
Yes.
use sponsorship so they don't have to use their own money. So they use that sponsorship funding
Hmm.
to cover the cost of whatever it is that they
Hmm.
are looking for in exchange for giving that sponsor some type of benefit. And
So it's a
again,
win-win. Yeah.
it's definitely a win-win. It's
Yes.
definitely a win-win. If the work can operate on win-win, we will be in some greater situation.
Exactly. So
So that's what I love.
it's not like companies are giving a donation to people. It's they will gain something as well, right?
Absolutely, because these companies, and I've said this in my book, How to Secure Sponsors Successfully, these companies, the founders, the owners, they actually had some type of sacrifice that they have made, whether it's away from their family, whether some of
Mhm,
them sacrificed their health
mhm,
to have this baby, this birth, whatever the idea or product was to come
mhm,
to life. They
mhm.
were chopping away at those hours to make it a reality. So just to
Mhm.
give all of that away and not get anything in return, it's
Yeah.
not fair to the sponsor. So there must be a
Mhm,
win-win. These companies that
mhm.
are, in the communities, they should give back. They should, by sponsoring events, but
Yes,
sponsor the right events, right?
exactly.
Let it be a win-win situation.
True,
And that's
true.
what sponsorship is about. And that's the angle that I came from day one, and I still stand on that.
Fantastic. You spoke about your books. Do you have like a couple of samples that you can show us?
Absolutely. So my book is on Barnes and Noble, How to Secure Sponsors Successfully.
Yeah,
Successfully. This
yeah,
is the first edition,
yeah.
right? And the most updated edition, you'll see a logo on it, an emblem.
Yeah.
Emblem. It was
Mhm,
just endorsed
mhm.
by another author, a renowned author. So you'll see that there, and it's
Yes.
his forward in the book. Now
Mhm,
I have the third edition revised. This one here,
mhm,
this here is more advanced. It has a metric in there. And Sudi, the metric, what it does, it
mhm.
evaluates the sponsorship
Yes.
before and after. So
Mhm,
before a sponsorship seeker gives their
mhm,
sponsorship to a
mhm.
sponsor, it lets you know if it's going to be successful. Just follow the metric. And on the
That's
sponsor side, the
mhm,
sponsor can use that metric to
mhm,
see, should I approve this sponsorship? Am I winning? Is this successful?
mhm.
So metric works on both sides. Again, a win-win.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Because like just by this interview, I'm learning a lot of things. People, I mean, before I would just think like, okay, companies they just don't want to give money, especially in the trade and investment promotion. You know, like Africa right now is at the center of trade and investment promotion everywhere in the world, in Europe, in America, in Dubai, in Japan, in Africa. Everybody is talking about Africa, trade opportunities, investment opportunities. They create different kind of events that focus on a particular sector. It could be energy sector, agriculture sector, technology sector, or it could be real estate sector. You know, and I know a lot of people in Tanzania, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Congo, in Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Ghana, you know, South Africa, Botswana. A lot of people in Africa will really need this knowledge of yours and these books, you know. Yeah, one thing I just wanted to know, like the what sort of audience do you serve?
I personally, the ones who are go-getters,
Yes.
who are planning events, who
Mhm,
who are looking for funding for any type of event. It could be an initiative, it could be an investment property, it could be
mhm,
launching a new business, whatever
mhm.
the event. Google actually defines event as something as of importance that takes
Yes.
place, whatever that thing of
Mhm.
importance is. I'm
Yes.
looking for people who are ready to take action, to learn the information, and then they act on the information. I have people who have purchased my book, and just recently someone told me, she said, Roberta, your book is great,
Yeah.
and your book is really for go-getters, people
Mhm,
who want to go get it. And I was like, okay, that makes sense,
mhm,
because I was planning the event simultaneously securing sponsors. I
mhm,
was that getter. So I get what she's saying. It also
mhm.
can be students. For
Yeah.
example, my real estate course that was sponsored by a broker, real estate broker. So
Yeah.
any type of event
Mm-hmm.
can be sponsored once you know the value
Mm-hmm.
that you are returning back to the sponsor.
Wonderful. And finally, I know you're very, very busy. I just want to know if people want to reach you, if people want to know the kind of services that you offer. I just want you to speak a bit about the services that you offer. I know you are a public speaker, so you can travel anywhere in Africa. Actually, we need event sponsorship in Africa. A lot of people need to learn about events, sponsorship hacks. You understand? Yeah, please tell us about your services and how people can reach to you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I would love to travel abroad. I would love to travel to Africa. It's something that I've been trying to do for a very long time. People
Mm-hmm.
have also tried to purchase my book, and with my pay merchant,
Mm-hmm.
my, that didn't go through because they did not accept
Mm-hmm.
payments from places in Africa. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, the program that I have is I do the training. The training is right from the book, How to Secure Sponsors Successfully, actually
Yeah.
from the first edition. It
Mm-hmm.
covers the pillars, uh,
Mm-hmm.
securing sponsors, the three universal laws, as I call them. Like
Mm-hmm.
these are the three pillars, which is understanding sponsorship,
Mm-hmm.
communicating with sponsors. Remember, that's what changed, well, my own
Mm-hmm.
world. Sponsorship came to me by changing my language. And
Yes.
the third is selling. The third
Mm-hmm.
pillar is selling,
Yeah.
writing a great sponsorship proposal, a win-win sponsorship proposal.
Mm-hmm.
So in the training program, that's what I teach. The program also comes with 1 year where you have access to me 24/7 via
Mm-hmm.
email, where you can ask questions if you are unsure about something. If
Mm-hmm.
viewing a contract, let's say, and you say, "Hey, Roberta, what do you think about this?" Like, you have
Sure.
24. To reach me, you can
Yeah.
go to my website, which is eventsandsponsors.com.
I'll put that in the description so that people can get to know you and they can get hacks regarding event sponsorship. I just want to thank you for your time and thank you so much.
Trudy, thank you as well. I really appreciate it. And my brother just texted me. He just texted me, and he's been to Africa, and it's just amazing.
Really?
He was like, "Yes, he has." He said, "I travel from village to village." Because he's a roamer.
Yes.
Growing up in Guyana, South America, he
Mhm.
was always out doing something, but he
Yeah.
would be home, and that's
Mhm.
where my family and I, my grandparents and my brother and I, we would sit in front of the radio
Mhm.
with some cocoa and nut butter, which in we call peanut butter here, and bread, and we would
Mhm.
listen to the radio as it tells a story. So he
Mhm.
just texted me, and I thought that was funny. It's like,
Oh
yeah,
dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
thank